My name is known as Lebu Malepa. I am the owner and founder of Lebu's Soweto Bicycle Tours and Backpackers. Growing up in Soweto, especially in the 1980s, quite forced us to grow up very fast with what was happening at the time. A lot of political resistance that was happening. So my parents also happened to be one of the students that were involved during the Soweto uprisings, 1976, that they were forced to leave the country in 1978, and I stayed here with my grandparents. My grandparents tried to keep me away from one place because of firstly the security police that came harassing them, wanting to find the whereabouts of my parents, and also trying, because they were old also at the time, so they wanted a family maybe that would be not older, but some family that would be like similar to my parents, where they could come in, make sure that I'm doing my homework and all that. So I saw myself moving from different areas of Soweto every year. But what was very interesting that I would always come here to my grandparents' house, and the nice part is that here it was more like relaxed because I was at home also, and we sold your keeps, your cold drinks, and all other things that you get to buy in people's houses here. So I was always there, to sell. If people came in, they want to buy acha, I'm the one who takes the money, go to the room, put the acha in the scoop, bring them back. People want to buy keep. So the transaction of money has always been part of me, obviously growing up. But also getting to leave the country to go and join my parents in exile in 1985. That's where I started to see the other world. They were in Botswana. And from there, I joined the boys. I became a Boy Scout. So that's where this outdoor life experience came in. 1998, me and my other friends, we just decided, no, maybe we could, try to lure tourists out of the buses by selling them crafts, and many of those stuff we didn't make ourselves. We bought from other people, and we were like more of middlemen. But actually how it more worked for us is that as people came out to buy our stuff, I would be there asking, hey guys, where are you from, and what do you think about Soweto, and what do you think is needed, what else do you think is needed? And many people that we met, especially younger people, they expressed the feeling of not wanting to come to Soweto in organized trips. People wanted to come like as friends, not like as tourists also. And once I heard about that, I said, I want to take an advantage of this. And I started challenging some of the tourists that I met to say, guys, if you are staying in Johannesburg for quite a longer period, why don't you just organize some friends, maybe in Johannesburg, come to Soweto, come play soccer with us. And actually, that's how we started getting some of the tourists that were staying in Johannesburg to come to Soweto, come and play soccer with the local people here. Through playing soccer, after the soccer game, come here, have a party, and after the next weekend, we go to Johannesburg, have a players tournament with them, and we started having this connection with certain international guests that were actually living in South Africa. And through that, the guys would come on their own and say, hey, we are here, we want to see you, we want to go to a nightclub, and we would offer them that, oh, okay guys, let's go to a nightclub. And then when they come back from a nightclub, the guys don't want to drive back to Joburg. Do you have a bed, man? I could just sleep on the sofa or something. And that started becoming popular. Guys would come sleep here because at that time the members of my family were not staying here anymore. They'd moved to other places, and I was like more of the landlord, taking care of the local borders. And through that, I would use my room to accommodate these friends that came late. And from there, guys would start paying me in the morning, like, here's something, thanks for everything, organizing the coffee, the breakfast. And and from there I said, okay, I will open my house as a homestay. And that was also a challenge, coming to my parents' side to say, yeah, I've been using my room and people are coming now. I can't take a lot of people in my room. I need more extra rooms. And it was something totally new to my parents, and they never thought that it was going to take off, because it was not also something that I was doing as a business. I was just selling craft. I liked the money. When the money came, it was good enough to take care of me on that day. But there was another sign of, people wanting more than just coming on a tour. They wanted to sleep over. They wanted to do other things that, just outside your, tourist packages. Already starting to sell craft at the Hector Peterson Museum for 5 years, and braving those bad weathers, and obviously my ego at the time had just gone. I didn't care who's thought. We saw Lebu selling in the streets there, and many people, especially my family, maybe did not approve that. Say, hey, look at this guy. We spent some money on him for education. Now he's selling on the streets. He's hawking there. And I remember some people like, oh, your complexion is becoming dark, man. The sun is burning you. But at the time, I was more interested in, seeing this new industry growing, because I knew we've never had tourists coming like this into Soweto, and it came obviously with people who appreciated that, and they would say, here's something, and it's like, no, I don't need, no, take it, okay, $10, okay, fine, and through that, and the people that I'd become friends with, they saw something in me that I didn't see myself, in a sense that they started helping me to organize, to put up a range of postcards about Soweto, t-shirts, caps about Soweto. As we did that money, they would say, Lebu, you must save it, save that money, la 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 la. And that's the same money that when I decided to start a Backpackers, there was already money that I had saved through selling postcards and stuff, that I could say, I can go and buy a bed. I could go and buy linen from that. And obviously, the excitement of getting foreign currency came in. It's like, oh man, we are dealing in dollars here in the township. But it was more of just having fun. I was like 22. I was like just having fun, and the business part of it came building up behind me, because I think more than anything else, even though I saw a business opportunity, but I was not looking at how much I'm making a day or how much I can make a day. It was like, let me just show people a good time, and yeah, we'll see it from that. And from that, that's what actually put me to where I am. Through people who appreciated that and saw that it was not about money, it was about an experience, and in return, they helped me also to set up something.